Previously on Growing Season.
We just go on and on and on. It can't be the one you call when he's gone. Restless, you come to me to lean on. Tell me all the things that he does wrong.
I've always had this tug-of-war relationship with the concept of speed. Well, the common concept, that is. You know you need to make 5 videos a day, make 20 phone calls, send 200 emails, 2 networking events, and respond to every comment. Honestly, I'm not one to easily adopt point of views as my own, whether someone close to me said it or has 100K likes or convincing case studies. No matter what, I have to try it on for size and I only subscribe to what resonates with me. But I'll admit, some things do seep into my thought process, and I do think in layers. So, in my head, I'm hearing, do I need to go faster? Or am I going so fast that it's detrimental to the journey? Am I trying to put out so many videos that I'm not even learning or getting better? Or am I not working that creative muscle enough? I've experienced these thoughts a lot ever since forging a creative path, and I've finally formed an understanding that I like. The word speed is associated with quickness and being fast, but not by definition. Speed is the rate at which something or someone is able to move or operate. The two sides have come to a consensus. And rather than hearing two clashing questions, I now hear the harmony of one. We'll get to that question, but first I've come up with a few factors that directly impact speed, and the first one being direction. I'm sorry, my wordplay excites me, but yeah, direction. You have to have a sense of direction before you try to speed up, right? What is it that you want to do? Where is it that you want to go? Is that intention and vision clear? How you trying to speed and your quote-unquote destination isn't even set for real? For those that drive, if you ever miss a turn or something, you instinctively slow down and let the GPS redirect. And this happens to me every time I drive to Jersey. I've never made it to Jersey without taking at least 3 wrong exits. Why the hell is there 6 roads going completely different directions right after the toll? Now I gotta spin this toll 4 times running up the easy pass, bro. It's like I'm driving with a treasure map. The point is, when you don't know where you're going, you generally slow down. And when you're not completely sure where you want to go, then you explore a direction. And there's no such thing as fast exploring. You don't go to a museum and just run by all the exhibits. We'll touch on the reason for that as well. But first, you ever notice that the drive back home is always way faster than going? The first time going somewhere, you look around at all the buildings, you read all the signs and the billboards, quite literally exploring the journey. And then the drive back is faster, not because there's less traffic. It's because when something is familiar, your brain can expedite the process. And that leads to the second factor, experience. Nah, the wordplay not crazy, bro. I could ghostwrite for Drake, but yeah, experience. You need to be equipped with experience before you speed. Continuing on the concept of driving, when I first got on roads, I always wanted to go fast. I'm from New York, where driving is a literal sport. I didn't like people passing me, but that's a whole nother lesson in itself. But I just continued going speeds that I was comfortable doing. The more I drove, the more I understood the road. Then I started to park quicker, make turns quicker, merge quicker, pass a parked car quicker. That one is important in New York. I can say over time, but really it's over experience I became a fast driver. And unfortunately, I have the tickets to prove it. But I didn't get my permit on Tuesday and was going 140 by Friday. Had I been doing that without learning the size of the car, braking time, stopping distance, blind spot, whatever, and most importantly, without the confidence that's built through a gradual and repetitive process, bro, that's stupidity in the first degree. So we're not doing that with the vision. We're not going in the gym for the first time, no stretching, no jogging, just straight putting the treadmill on 10 and trying to sprint for 30 minutes. Bro, some of you might go into cardiac arrest. And what does that look like mentally? Burnout, depression, detachment, victim mentality. Speeding is a risky thing no matter what, and that's why we need to set our limits. Nah, that reminds me, bro said we should be able to apply for an advanced driver's license. Something that shows that you're equipped to operate at higher speeds. And nah, I don't even disagree, because you know what can decrease and minimize risk? Experience, which leads me to present our next factor. Presents, oh my God. Now I'm scripting and recording each factor as I go, so these is off the dome in real time. But yeah, presence. This is what presence looks like. It's believed that we're the only species that can think about the future, that can comprehend the concept of a moment that we aren't currently in. Time isn't real, at least in the sense that we think. Time is something that we use to connect and have daily lives, but be for real. It's 7:31 where I'm at right now, and that could be different depending on where you are. And that shit changes twice a year, like yeah, let's save some daylight. It's not like some super solid concrete thing. I define time as perceiving, recalling, and anticipating moments, and I feel like majority of it should be used perceiving the moment in front of us. The main reason I've struggled with speeding up is because I'm very present oriented. This moment right here is lit, bro. There's nowhere else to go. So if I'm exploring my ideas, creating my visions, authentically expressing myself with that energy, why would I choose to rush through that for some more tangible success? And maybe that'd be a fair trade if it worked like that. The underlying thing about speeding up is not appreciating what's happening now. And you don't get to where you think you want to be by rejecting where you are. And we don't do that intentionally, but thinking of some goal over and over while feeling like you aren't there creates this gap. The gap that's making you feel like you need to speed up and do more. And you won't ever close that gap by going faster. That'll actually reinforce it. Because it's your perception. We've all heard the saying, time flies when you're having fun. No matter how fast you try to go, time will always move fastest when you're perceiving the present moment. And time will move slowest when you're waiting for some future experiences. So present's gonna bring all the more joy along the... I just went 4 for 4 on the wordplay, but actually I'm gonna let these scenes play out and introduce the next factor. When you hear this music again, you hear it? Yeah. All right, when you hear that again, then you know. Yo, very important news. Be not like you never seen them before. Growing season episode 1. I'm excited to keep it going.
I got a bag and you got a bag too, so let's run it up. Let's run it up, yeah, yeah, let's run it up. I got a life and you got a life too, so let's live it up. Let's live it up, yeah, yeah, let's live it up.
I feel like I can create and express myself in a way that cannot be fully and truly appreciated on Instagram. Just because this app is way less formal, it's way more casual and convenient. I take out my phone and scroll anywhere at the most random places. You're not really going on YouTube mad times throughout the day to watch a video. And there's certain things I create, I feel you need to sit down, you need to lock in. You need to sit down and you need to lock in.
You got a bag too, so let's run it up. Let's run it up, yeah, yeah, let's run it up. I got a life and you got a life too, so let's live it up. Let's live it up, yeah, yeah, let's live it up. I gotta tell you something, but you gotta listen up. Me and my brothers, we found a way out, and you coming with me, ain't leaving you out, yeah, yeah. I got haters, shake them off me. I got people saying they gon' off me, and we just be laughing cause it's fun.
He's wearing the Mona Lisa shirt, but everybody else is wearing the Mona Lisa shirt, and you're painting on easels. You're painting the Mona Lisa shirt. It's gonna be a paintception. I'm finished. Edit an episode, post that, shoot a reel for the rest of the week, post that, and then we out around like 3 p.m.
It's currently 4. See, now it got me modeling today. You know, Mr. Both sides of the lens. You can see the fit. You know why I Mr. Both sides of the lens? I Mr. Both sides of the lens because any given day, any day of the week, the fit ready to be in front of the camera. And it's at the same time, the vision always ready to be behind the camera. Mr. Both sides. Like, all those things I get excited about now, it's not just one thing. Like, yo, I hope this works. I hope I get this done and it works out. Like, quick little fixed jobs here or something like that. Quick little projects. It's cool. But the things that really excite me the most right now are things that are going to last and be going on for a minute. Like, right now, I'm excited about magazine. I'll probably do 1,000 issues. Who knows? That's something that I could probably live on. They probably still be dropping D9 issues after I'm no longer on this earth, for real. And that also made me think about how excited I am about this. The growing season series. Like, it's not one video I'm going to drop. Hopefully it goes up. It's like, nah, bro, I'm about to drop 25, 30, 50, who knows how many of these. And then from there, everything keeps building to a bigger journey. Did y'all see that coming? Like, I know I put the riser, but like, was I anticipating that? You wasn't waiting for no future experience. I know you wasn't. You was present with the visuals. Yeah, my fault. Stupid question. But yeah, journey. Realizing everything is about the journey itself removes the I gotta hurry up and get there approach. The goals we set are less like destinations and more like road signs. Something used to signal where we're going. A tool for our sense of direction. We really want a feeling or an experience that we attach to a real tangible thing, not realizing those feelings and experiences are produced every day on the journey of getting there. Let me double back on that museum concept. You don't run by the exhibits because the purpose of a museum isn't to see everything quickly. Unless you went on a middle school trip, you generally want to take your time and be there. Your goal is to enjoy it. But say you're going there like, I gotta hurry up and see these exhibits fast so I can feel enjoyment. Or I gotta hurry up and get rich so I can feel successful. Or I gotta hurry up and get in shape so I can feel healthy. Or I gotta hurry up and finish school so, bro, drop out. Now chill, don't let that invalidate everything I'm about to say. But will seeing the exhibits in the fastest time possible give you a more meaningful experience? Nah, I think we'd agree that that'll do the opposite. The goal is to experience every step from the entrance to the exit. And that's life, the journey from birth to death. You'll miss your whole life trying to catch up to somewhere you're not. And I understand wanting to reach further in the journey quicker. If you want to speed anywhere, go as fast as you can to your most authentic self. That's one thing I view as a destination. The one thing that enables us to choose our truest direction. Lets us know which road signs to follow. Then you could think about speeding, but our aspirations are not destinations. We gotta start living for the journey and realize goals and these destinations are just pit stops. But real fulfillment comes from journeying your unique path. And now for the $1 million question. We're not asking ourselves, am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? Those two sides have come to a consensus. And rather than us hearing two clashing sides, we now hear the harmony of, am I moving at optimal pace? Look, we gonna go as fast as we can without compromising the journey or our mental state. It's your own unique path, so you control your own pace and uphold your own expectations, peacefully making consistent and steady progress. Speed isn't something we manually have to do. It's the natural product of multiplying all these factors. Time isn't what's between you and your goals, so trying to cut down on it isn't productive. It's your perception, the way you perceive yourself, the way you perceive your abilities, and the way you perceive your aspirations. And we can obtain a favorable perception by knowing our direction, gaining experience, and being in the present. Then on the journey, it feels like time doesn't even exist. And funny enough, that's when it actually goes by the fastest. So, focus less on the time it takes and more on your mental state. So what the hell is this now? A TED Talk? You're a motivational speaker? And what's up with them L and J cuts? You're a filmmaker? Are you trying? Bro, please chill out with all them labels. This was Growing Season Episode 2, Authentically Expressed. Maybe you'll find the answer to some of them questions in Episode 3. So yeah, I'll see you then. It's growing season!